Greetings to the world from the Berry Strip small holding homestead. I'm Jason. What I'm going to do is to take you on a walk with me. Hope you enjoy. Welcome. Let me take you on a journey. And if you like the journey after you've seen this, please subscribe to our channel. This is the Berry Strip small holding homestead, Cornwall UK. Here we are, going past all the fruit trees. Right, I can't tell you which fruit tree is necessarily which, but there are apples, pears, fig trees, all sorts of other things that we have. While I'm actually doing this video, which might bring the video to an end. As we walk down a little further from the fruit trees and everything else that we have there, we start on what is becoming the risen garden beds, fruit, veg and flowers. So this is the risen bed that my daughters have been working on, which you've probably seen in other videos or will yet to see in future videos. There's more, just to let you know. Lots of lovely flowers over here, and a big shout out to Cedar Croft Plants at 2D I should say, in Cornwall, that we've got some of our plants from, and there was a video that my family did being there where my children were playing the piano. That's the one. Right, what I'm going to try and do now is create a miracle, because I'm going to try and climb over this gate. So not to let the dog out. That's the dog. Right, and here we go. This is to the next gate. And if you've watched all my videos, you'll know where this is leading to. Right, here we go. So, this leads on to where we have the chicken. This is what we call Tempest and the kids. Tempest is the hen right at the very back. And then you've got her adult children, basically. With her. And we've got the other chicken and ducks. Basically call this Merlin and Co, because there is a big rooster in here called Merlin, and that's him right there. He's called Merlin. I named him. And now we've got 4 of the ducks in here. Merlin has 6 wives. And then we have the peacocks, which are actually in their house, which I don't blame them, because earlier today when I was feeding everybody, it was quite cold. I had to put my gloves on. Right, so this is the male peacock. He is called Emperor. And this is the female peahen, who is called Emerald. And they do actually have 2 ducks in with them. I'm not sure if it was explained. I think one of my daughters explained. When I went to feed these guys quite a while ago, went to feed them, all the others are stampeded over this duck here. So she's in a bit of a state. So basically what we've done for a time, we've got her and a companion just being with the peacocks and gone from there. I don't think the peacocks mind so much because they're female. The he might mind if there was actually male ducks actually in with them. And there he is. It is pride and joy. All his beautiful colours. And also, if I show Emerald, she has actually got a beautiful green neck. I think that peacocks get all the publicity. I think peahens are just equally as beautiful. Then we go down. You're probably going to recognise these guys. So, this is Meringue, the lighter colour one is male, Meringue, and Chocolate, the little girl, is next too. I'm just going to go over here. I'll turn off the electric fencing, as my daughter said in the last video, and it be electrocuted. There we go. So this is the Ponies. So Meringue's just had his 4th birthday. And then Chocolate will be 4 in August. A bit to go. It's currently May this year, which I'm calling 21. Not quite sure what you're supposed to call it, but I'm just going to call it year 21. So, I don't know where you are in the world. This is me going down the main paddock that the ponies are in, and like I said, I don't know where you are in the world. So this part of the world, the seasons are divided into each of 3 months. So winter is December, January, February. Spring is March, April, May. Summer, June, July, August. And then autumn, or if you call it fall, September, October, November. So, but we, as a joke, have 4 seasons, and we can have them all in one day. So this is the water system. At the back of the outhouse up there is a bath that fills with water. The overflow system comes out of that. The water comes down the pipe. This is rainwater going in. Comes down here and then this fills this up. Well, you've probably seen the videos. So I've actually shown the whole of this was empty because we didn't have any rain for some time. And very kindly, one of our 4 surrounding farms, which I will refer to them as North, East, South and West farms. And this was the North farm that helped us, that took away the water system and totally filled it up with their water and replaced it, and we are so thankful to them. Actually, it was the North farm that actually set up the water system for us, totally working on rainwater, which is slowly filling up again. The ponies are currently playing. Bit mucky, but that's to do with the weather. You won't believe I keep brushing them, but and also their winter coat, they're looking a bit scruffy because their winter coat needs to be more brushed out, which is a challenge. And I think they're playing up even more because I'm here with them. Right, so walking on down. This is their house. Anybody wonders that they don't have a house, they have this. The doorway is faced this way, away from the road, because it echoes. And if it was done the other way, it would probably spook the ponies with the sound echoing. Also, it gives them a bit of privacy away from the elements, which they did before we had the snow early in the year. We had the frost, and the frost was quite cutting. And so on. So this is the pasture lower down, which they're separated from at the moment because, quite frankly, they need the grass to grow. And it's very spotty. We've gone quite a bit of time without any rain, just actually by where the electric fencing is to separate it is a bit area where there isn't any grass at all. And as I walk you down, you'll be able to see that there are areas further down here. And I know some people can say, oh, the ponies can go down there. And it will all come at a good time. They will be moved down here with the grass in due time. If they come down here too early, they won't be down here long enough for the grass at the top end to grow. And it will go back to kind of defeating the object. So this is what we're doing. Also, you got an idea. This is about 2 acres in land that we have at the Bury Strip Small Holding Homestead, Cornwall UK. If you like us, please subscribe to us. Don't just watch us, subscribe to us. Participate, be a part of us. So we are so thankful for the little community that we are. We're so thankful. I personally, Jason, am thankful for the 4 surrounding farms, which I will name North, East, South and West, for the help that they have given us in the time that we've been here. It means everything in a nutshell. So this is down to the bottom gate, which my wife showed in the video. So this down here is the sign that says on the back of it, caution, free-range children and animals, please go slow, sort of thing like that, which is important because you think about traffic coming up here. So I'm going to go up there, right at the very top. If I make this work for me, if is a challenge. You see where the ponies are. So there's a road here all the way down there, goes all the way past where our ponies and poultry are. So that's where we're asking, and we have a sign that says 5 miles an hour. We're asking people to be a little bit sensible in driving, particularly where we are. You can't guarantee what will be on the road. 1 minute there could be cows, the next minute there could be sheep, there could be a tractor, you could spook the ponies, spook the poultry. So we ask that people slow down. The sign does say 5 miles an hour. That's the limit, not the target. And it just asks people to please be sensible. On one occasion, have a gentleman who had what I call a really good motorbike, and he wasn't actually speeding, but he realised that while he was going along, the sound of his motorbike was spooking my ponies. Our ponies, they're not my personally ponies, they're my family's ponies, was spooking them. And he very sensibly slowed even down further than what he was and got the car behind him to slow down as well. So I'm thankful to whoever that is. I don't know who the person was. I don't know who the person in the car was. We don't know everybody. And we're thankful for the support for those who subscribed to our channel, Berry Strip Small Holding Homestead, Cornwall UK. This may be edited by my daughter, who also has her own YouTube channel. She has a tarantula called Asterix that you may know about. She also does videos with dogs, cats, her gerbil, her sister's tortoise, and other various things. Also Jasper Jones has also been featured. Look, that's where I walk from. So the gateway is all the way down there. Well, I've just spoke to you for a couple of minutes. That's how far that's down. And there is genuine electric fencing all the way along here. It isn't pretend electric fencing. It is actually linked to a car battery and will actually sting you. So be safe. Everybody going by, and be mindful of it. I have obviously turned the fencing off while I'm actually here, because it also includes the fencing along against the road, the fencing in between, and there's a lot of fencing just here behind, because those that have ponies will know that they're monkeys and they will try to do whatever they can. So they found a hole in the edge and decided to go up on the hedge. So we kind of put it along the back so they won't go there, or to discourage them, I should say. This is me walking up, and Miranga's coming to me and saying, how about some more food? And I'm saying, well, no, not for the minute, because you've already been fed. So we're going to walk up. Right then. This is me walking back. So chocolate, he is having a drink of water, and I did fill that up today from the water system, although very promoted. and which we're very proud of, if I might say. And that's kind of good. And this is just me walking up, so this is a view of the road, pony shelter, going up the road, and kind of going from there. Go back all the way up to the top. That's Emperor. The reason it's called Emperor because historically, in my mind, emperors used to have peacocks, so it's called Emperor. It is quite blowy and it does kind of take your breath away. This is Emerald. She's a peahen. They've got 2 ducks as companions, which they don't seem to mind, which is kind of good. I'm mentioning that they probably pick on each other. That's usually a typical sort of idea. And this is what I call Merlin and Company, which Merlin is the rooster, and his 6 wives and the 4 ducks. And then we've got Tempest and her children she had. We don't actually breed chicken. We actually, when we bought all the chicken last year, Tempest had her chicks already with her. They weren't baby chicks. They were they were baby compared to what they are now. Now they're adults. Just happens to be there was 3 roosters and 2 hens. Just the way that life kind of works out. We don't slaughter any of our animals. We don't. We collect their eggs and we eat them ourselves. We don't sell them. And kind of going from there. The advantage of all of this, which should be, if you go to the very end, you can look all the way through. So you can see Tempest and the kids, Merlin and Company. You can see the peacocks if you're in the right place at the right time. And look all the way through. And then you can see the ponies, the peacocks with the ducks, Merlin and Company, and then Tempest and the kids, as we call them, because we had them when they were little. What we call the pony dome. This is where we kind of just store things. And this is the gate, and that's my dog barking at motorbike that's going up too fast. And I'm gonna have my hand in the way as I open the gate. This is topsoil. So this is topsoil. This is way up high. And if you've seen in a further video ago, it was almost as high as what that fence is, if not higher actually. Topsoil that very kindly the North Farm has given to us, which we are so thankful for, that we can work on as a family, mostly my 2 daughters if I'm honest, work on the fruit, veg and flowers which are here, which started off very small little things this end and is building up to be bigger things at the top, and hopefully there's plans for the future obviously to do more. Even on a sunny day you might think, oh, it's really nice, and a bit of breeze goes, so things do get really blown around, and I would actually go around telling you what everything is. Doesn't necessarily mean I know. My daughters would be able to tell you, particularly my oldest daughter, and kind of going from there. Like I said, if you do like what you see, please subscribe. This is the Berry Strip Small Holding Homestead, Cornwall UK. The Cornwall UK is the bit I'm adding to it, so you cut down the actual exactly where we are in the world, because I realised that we're not the only Cornwall in the world, so that's why I put Cornwall UK to it. My daughter's channel, I don't know if you're interested in domestic pets or tarantulas, she does live feeding of her tarantula, which she's had the past year. She had it from a sling, which is what a baby tarantula is called. When she had Asterix, it was so small I felt like saying I've got a bigger spider than that in the shed. And please look up her channel and please subscribe if you like bluebells. There's loads of bluebells. This year we thought that we'd really made a mistake of not getting any daffodils. And nature, my wife continues this, nature, how beautiful nature is. And beautiful nature, as it is, gave us daffodils this year, has given us bluebells and other various things, and kind of going from there. And this is where we go up to where all the fruit trees and bushes and shrubs and whatever else they are correctly supposed to be called. And don't claim to be a professional in anything. I'm Jason, jack of all trades, master of none. And but I can usually use a shovel and go from there. Here again, the bluebells, loads of bluebells. These are the lovely other bits of colour given to us by nature. Actually, I might stop and just see if I can zoom in on the bluebells to make that a nice picture that we might use in another occasion for our channel. And I'll bring that back. That's kind of normal size there, normal size as the camera is doing it. Here we are, fruit trees. Started out last year with a very few little things, and then I've built up this year. So we have pine trees, which I think you already know about. And then we have all sorts of things. I think I've probably already mentioned. I think we're going to have, at some point, we're going to have lots of apples and lots of pears. And then figs, trying to work on that, trying to work on actual grapes and other things like that. And maybe we've got them in the right places, maybe we don't, maybe we've got them at the right conditions, maybe we don't. But we're certainly going to do our best and trial and error. And kind of go from there, sort of thing. There's something there that needs to be restaked, and things got very dry. If I look at the ground now, it has actually had rain, but it isn't overly wet. If you see where the wind has actually been on some of this, the top of it's actually dried off, and it's actually rained today. So it's not overly great. And then we go up, we get to the caravans. And the little bit in between is the dog run. Just to clarify, there is a sign that says dogs loose. It isn't there for the fun of it. We've got dogs loose. Associating farms, 4 farms, north, east, south and west. Have also got their own dogs and some of them got their own children. And this is the dog kennel and the dog run. Just to clarify, the dogs are not left here all the time. It's basically for training for one of our dogs, and also just if there's a situation that we need to separate the dogs or have the dogs out of the way when we're doing any form of work, and different things like that. And I wish to thank the people that have made our dog run and dog kennel and 2 of our poultry runs. I'm thankful for that. We are thankful for that. Thank you so much. This is the other caravan, just in case you haven't seen it. And I turn around, what I will do, I will go here to the doorway of the caravan. If I am able to step back, you can actually see the view of beautiful Duchy of Cornwall, which is where we are located. I'm a bit biased, born and raised Cornishman, and I will be more than willing to declare this the most beautiful place in the world. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for putting up with me. Until the next time, goodbye.